Today we're going to be taking a quick 2-minute look at some differences between the original Super Nintendo and the Super Nintendo Mini or Super Nintendo Junior. The first and most obvious difference is the size and weight, with the Mini being significantly smaller, only reaching about as far back as the ledge behind the cartridge slot on the original model. Both systems have your standard power and reset buttons, but only the original model has an eject lever to easily remove games. The earliest Super Nintendos also have a lock that moves with the power switch, used to hold games in place so they couldn't be removed when the system is turned on. On the back, the original model has AV multi-out for composite, S-video, and RGB, and RF out and power, while the Mini only has composite out and power, losing the ability to output S-video and RGB. The front of the larger model has a red power LED that lets you know when the system is powered on and running. The Mini does not have this light. Except mine does, because I've modified it to add one in myself, but this light does not come stock on the Super Nintendo Mini. Earlier systems were also much more prone to yellowing, with the plastic shell becoming darker and more brittle over time. Mini systems are less likely to have this happen to them. On the inside, the original model is a lot more complex, with a removable sound card that snaps on and off of the main board. It also has a removable cartridge slot, power switch, and a separate board for the controller ports. The Mini simplified this down to a single board that has everything directly on it. The two systems have different model numbers as well. The original Super Nintendo is labeled SNS 001. While the Mini system is SNS 101. Whichever system you have, both work perfectly well for playing Super Nintendo games and accessories.